No, he's fine. He's gone for a walk. That security guard's mother came to see him. He told her he was the one driving.
Oh, no. Secrets, innit? They eat away at you. Okay, what did she say?
She's going to report it to the police. She's probably at the station now. The way she looked at me.
Tracy's on her way.
I know you blame me for what just happened.
I know you think what you're doing is right. But before, all those people, all that noise, the machines, you know what I was thinking? I was thinking, please don't let our son go like this. Please don't let this be his last moments.
Well, that's just it, innit? You see it as inevitable.
It is inevitable, Leanne. Look, we have no hope. All we have is a choice of how this ends. Either our son dies surrounded by medics, sticking things in him, sucking blood clots out of him, or he dies in our arms, or stroking his face, telling him not to be scared, telling him we love him.
Don't you dare say that I don't love him.
Of course you love him, but taking this back to court isn't the way to show it. Prolonging the agony isn't the way.
He deserves somebody to fight for him.
What he needs is to die being comforted, to die with dignity. Look, what you're doing, it comes from the right place. It comes from the best place. But it is not kind.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't let him go.
Leanne, he isn't your property. He's a person.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Are you okay?
Not really, no.
Jenny told me.
She's upset.
Jenny, she's devastated.
I had to do the right thing.
Not for Jenny. Well, that's the way she sees it anyway.
So what should I have done?
I don't know. I'm not sure she does, but, you know, the thought of you actually going to prison, it's tough.
I'm not expecting her to stand by me. I don't want her to.
She's your wife, Johnny. She loves you.
Don't you think this is going to be hard enough without knowing I ruined her life as well? Having to see her across a table in some prison visiting room, her life on hold. I can't do it.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure you're going to get much say in it.
How's a film and a takeaway date night? It's pretty much what we do every night.
Well, it goes to show what an old romantic I am.
I thought you'd won the jackpot when I said I like Rocky and Vin Diesel.
As it goes, I thought that long before we started watching movies.
Is a very good answer.
Oh, yes.
A cozy night on the sofa it is then. Talking of cozy.
I'll give you a call. Yeah. Match made in heaven, if you ask me.
Catch you later, all right.
I'm glad you called. It's hard watching people you love suffer.
You know, when you have him, you think the hardest decision is going to be which school you send him to.
I had this client. His mum had Alzheimer's, and well, she no longer knew who he was. But she became really poorly, and he knew that she was dying. Well, it was probably for the best. But on the last night, as he watched her fading away, he said he just kept willing her to take one more breath, and then one more. It is completely understandable that you would want to fight for every second of Oliver's life.
You know, before he got sick, I'd always moan at Steve and Nick for not doing enough. But secretly, I think I quite liked it that I was the one in control of what he ate, what he wore. I was the one to keep him safe. And now I just feel like I don't have any control over anything.
That little boy is your greatest achievement. For 3 years, you've given him the best life. The best.
You know, I lie awake sometimes in the middle of the night. It's like I can feel his hand. And I just can't bear this.
Well, he's yours and you're his, and you will always feel him with you.
Will I? You know, when it was all happening before, the blood clots and the breathing and everything, I thought, what if this is it? And then I won't have to make that decision, will I? And I was kind of relieved. What's our mother thinks that?
The sort who's exhausted, the sort who's in hell, who loves her child, doesn't want to see him suffer.
I can't tell him to end it. I can't. If I don't fight for him, then he's got no one.
Leanne, nobody could have done more. But you have to ask yourself if you're doing this for Oliver now. I promise you, no one will think that you've let him down. Absolutely no one.
I just can't bear a world without him. To wake up in the morning and not be able to hold his little hand.
I know. But maybe it's time to take back control. Do this one last thing for your baby.
Babe, get this. All right, I'm waiting on the step with this guy's order. And he opens the door holding a puppet, right? He's a ventriloquist. And he starts talking to me, but through this